start, you couldn't you could hear me when I start the call?
No, I cannot hear you. Look, you turn on the audio, yes, but you don't turn on the microphone. So when you enter, you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
So I need to put on the microphone always.
Yes, or you have an option, but you need to go to zoom.com and put in your account. And your account is gonna go to settings, options, and it's gonna give you the option automatically turn on microphone.
Yeah.
And you can turn it on. Hey, where are you? Because it sounds like an echo.
Oh man, sorry. So I'm using the cell phone, teacher. I don't know why it's the echo. I'm in a room.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't have noise.
No, I'm saying when I speak, I hear an echo. Not anymore.
Oh.
Not anymore. It's good. It's good. Maybe the volume was too high or something.
Oh yes. Maybe
because you know
it's the reason.
we have the microphone next to the speaker, so it's kind of
yes.
Yeah.
Is the reason. So I
Headphones maybe.
How do you say bajar?
Turn down the volume.
Turn on.
Down.
Turn down the audio.
Volume. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can
Yes.
you
Or if you have headphones, you can use the headphones, and it's better.
Oh
yes.
Yes.
Your AirPods.
So sometimes I don't use the headphones, but
Right. Ismael, Jackie, brother and sister, how are you doing today?
Nothing.
No, my question is, how are you doing today?
Normal. I'm fine.
Yes. Okay. That's good. And Ismael? Okay. Very good. And I want to give you nicknames, but I don't know what nicknames. I think Jackie, your name can be Dragon Ball Z, and Ismael, your name can be Naruto. Okay? And Andres, I don't know, man. I think your name could be Pokemon.
My what, teacher?
Your nickname.
My nickname of
your English class.
Of the Zoom?
Yeah. For the English class. Everybody has an anime nickname. All right. No, I'm just kidding. But let's begin. Today, we're going to check the homework. We're going to review a little bit the vocabulary from yesterday. And then we're going to continue with the lesson, which is reporting questions. So if somebody asks you a question and you want to report it to another person, hey, this guy asked me a weird question. He wanted to know if I use toilet paper when I pee. So when we report questions, we have to use a specific technique, all right? And we will get more into that later. Right now, let's check the homework.
Teacher, sorry, I don't bring the book, but I can try to answer.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. Uh-oh, echo. All right. Here we have this, page 68. Jackie, can you read the instructions? 1, money matters.
Circle the correct word to complete each mnemonic expressions.
All right. And Jackie, please give me the answers.
I don't do the first activity. I
Oh
don't
my God.
understand.
Andres, did you do the first activity?
No, man.
No? Ismael?
I can try. Sorry.
No, I don't have the book.
Oh my, hey, what happened, Ismael? You were supposed to get the book.
Yeah, but I don't have signs.
Ah, okay, I understand. Well, let's try it then, okay? Number 1 is get into debt. Number 2, what do you think it is?
Budget?
Pay good budget? Nope.
No. Account?
No, it's interest.
Why interest?
Pay good interest. Some banks, they pay good interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, pay in. Anybody can volunteer, okay? I know nobody did it, but you can volunteer. Hello, Yasmin. Pay in cash, pay in check, pay in credit card. What is correct here?
Cash.
Card?
Cash. Very good, Yasmin. Yasmin, did you do the homework?
Half.
Half. Okay. What do you have for number 4?
Mis friends.
Ahorita.
No, del año
Money.
pasado.
Invest money. Number 5.
Off.
Keep track of. Yes. 6.
Check.
Anybody check? Yes. 7.
Side.
Set aside money. Great. 8.
Off.
Pay off a loan. Yeah. And 9.
Debit.
Take out a loan. Okay. You know, you go to the bank and you take out the loan for the new car, for the new house, new business. And let's continue on to the next one. Number 2, smart money tips. Complete the sentences and puzzle below with the words in the box. Away, bills, charge, debt, income, monthly, out, savings, stocks. Yasmin, this one you didn't do, right?
Yes, I do.
You did it? Okay. Tell me number 2.
Bills.
Yes. Is it important to pay your... Oh, no, sorry. You said bills.
Yes.
It's important to pay your bills on time. Yes. Number 3?
Monthly.
Yes. 4?
Give me a second.
Anybody, if you want to help Yasmin, please help her. Out.
Away.
Try to put away some money. Number 6, shop around for a...
Saving.
Okay. Savings account that pays good interest. 7. Yes. So people sometimes take several jobs to increase their income. All right. Number 8.
Stocks.
Stocks. Number 9.
The wood.
It's important to get out of debt to avoid paying large amounts of interest. Charge monthly. Da-da-da. When children do chores around the house, they often get on allowance. Very, very quick question. And, you know, maybe this will help you open up your mind about this topic about money. If someone gave you $1 million, which company would you invest in and why? Okay. For example, if someone gave me $1 million, I would invest, oops. I would invest in Google because everyone uses Google. So I want you to, you know, think about that. Think about the companies. Think about the companies that you use every day. Everything around you is made by a company or made by an individual person, but most things are made by a company. This computer, your cell phone, your fan, this bottle, your windows, your houses, they're made by a company, you know? So just think about that for a minute. If someone gave you $1 million, which company would you invest in and why? The $1 million can only be used to invest. Think about it while I bite my sandwich.
Right, teacher? We need to write.
Write it, please. Go ahead.
Mm,
I invest in Apple or in DHL because they have good sales. Okay, yes. They have good sales. Okay?
oh, sorry. Yeah. Sales is the verb, no?
Yes, yes, yes. You're good, my friend. I am glad you know that. Many people don't know that. Even Americans make mistakes with that word. Sell is the verb. Sell is the thing. Okay? All right. Ismael, Andres, and Yasmin. Come on now. They're listening to that good Jose Jose. Jackie, what do you have? No one because you use the money for another business? Okay, okay. Well, thinking outside the box, Yasmin. Very good, very good. Well, yeah, I mean, if you had your money, if you had the opportunity to start a business, of course. But imagine you can only use the money to invest in a business. Which business would it be? Not your business, another business. Okay, Jackie says she would invest in Netflix because it is really popular and everyone has that service. Okay, that's very true, Jackie. And Netflix is a really, really profitable company, especially now through this quarantine. Hi, Yasmin is a copycat. Okay, okay, it makes sense though. It makes sense. And you, Ismael?
Really, I don't know.
God, so this whole time you used it to say I don't know. Man,
But
look,
I don't know. I don't think in this.
that's why I gave you like 3 minutes to think about it.
I tried to think, but
Maybe Huawei or Xbox. You know, Microsoft makes Xbox, or maybe
PlayStation,
Sony. Yeah.
PlayStation. I invest right now in cell phones games.
Cell phone games. Oh yes,
you think in
true, right?
Amazon?
Would you say,
I
Manu?
invest in Amazon.
Oh my gosh, yes, Amazon's a good one. Amazon is a really good one. Like Google, everybody uses Amazon.
I invest in Shane for
You know what?
women. In Shane,
Oh, yeah, that's also good. We have to take into consideration the women's fashion too. Or maybe what is the company that makes Call of Duty? It's Activision, no? Activision.
Activision.
Yeah,
Activision.
that is a good one too. A good company. Activision, Apple. Apple. I mean, when you think about investing in a company, you have to think about a company that's going to last forever. You know, because if you choose, let's say Shane. Shane is popular right now, but maybe in 3 years nobody cares about Shane.
I think
But
that his app.
oh, maybe, right? So if you think about the companies, which company do you think will exist in 30 years? Which company do you think will still exist in 30 years?
More virtual applications
So
for
Microsoft.
to buy the all things, food, and I don't know, like Amazon or like other.
Right? Amazon is going to continue forever. I think Amazon is going to be here forever. Oh my gosh, that's true. Do you think? Do you think that Netflix will be here forever in 30 years, Jackie?
No, well, maybe.
Okay. Well, that is that. I just wanted to hear your opinions about these type of questions. You know, it's always interesting, and it puts you to think. You know, if you could invest in a company, of course, you should always invest in yourself first. You know, to learn new skills, right? To learn new skills, or maybe to start your business or whatever.
Man, I think that in some years Netflix and get down.
Really?
Yes, because right now programs Disney want to put their programs in like Netflix with their movies.
Yeah, right.
So
Like their own.
I think that Netflix maybe um, can't can't um, put good movies in the platform.
Maybe in the future, right? That's true, man. And Amazon too. Amazon has a lot of good movies. A lot of good movies. Hulu, Fox has their application now. Disney, Apple TV. You know, it's a lot of competition. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're very clever. All right. So here are the words. Here are the words from yesterday. Jackie, what is a monthly budget?
I don't know how to explain in English.
Okay. So let me help you explain it in English. Um, is it something? Can you write it on a piece of paper or no?
What?
Can you write it on a piece of paper?
Yes.
What things do you write?
In Spanish.
Do you write about your income? Do you know what that word means?
No, income, I don't know.
Income is the money that comes in. It can be from your job, from your business, or other things. Interests, that is income. And then your spendings is the opposite, the money you spend. Income, spendings. Okay. Can somebody explain monthly budget? I know you understand. I know everybody understands monthly budget, but can you explain it? Nobody's brave. Yasmin, Ismael.
What word, teacher? Can you repeat?
Monthly budget.
It's the money that you put for the things of every month.
Okay, that's a pretty good explanation. Yes, right there. Yasmin?
Yes.
Okay. Well, and Yasmin, what is allowance?
You explained yesterday this.
Yes, what is it? Tell me.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember it. I know you remember it too.
Okay, tell us.
How I want you to tell us. How can you explain this word to us?
It's when you pay money to my.
Is money for specific things or it's money for whatever you want?
For whatever you want.
Yes, very good. All right. And Ismail, what does it mean to pay your bills? Can you give me some examples of some bills your parents need to pay?
I never get some bills.
No, but your parents.
With my parents. I don't know. I don't know these bills.
Come on, there are some bills that everybody pays automatically.
Mm,
When
I
you
don't know
pay your
already.
money in English class,
Pay your bills for the English class,
Yeah, well, the English class.
the electricity, Kabama, maybe the internet, your cell phone. All of those are bills, right? All right, all right. And let's see, Andres, what is the expression a rainy day?
a bad day.
A bad day. Yes, yes, a bad day. Okay. Let's see, Jackie, you didn't give me the answer for monthly budget, so I don't know which question I can ask you. I think I'm going to ask you about this question. Jackie, what is a stock?
To
It's a percentage of
a company.
a percentage of a company. Yes. So you can invest in the company through stocks. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
Okay, what does mean bonds?
Bonds? Okay. Let me give you some examples. Bonds are like okay, look, the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is a bond. If you want to buy the Dow Jones, it costs you 26,000. Okay.
Is bolsa de valores?
Yes, but a stock is one company. A bond is a collection of companies. Ah, I wrote the wrong thing. What?
What's the bond here in Mexico?
What are the bonds here in Mexico?
It's only one.
No, we have a lot, man. So look, this is the Dow index. Okay, so look, the Dow has these companies. Okay, it has Microsoft, Apple, Visa, JP Morgan is a bank, Johnson and Johnson, pharmaceutical, Walmart, Procter and Gamble, Intel, United Health Group, and Exxon Mobil. All of these companies are under one bond. The bond is the Dow. So, you know, if you invest in, let's say, for example, Microsoft, okay? If you invest in Microsoft, you put all your money into Microsoft, maybe it's bad. And let me explain why. Okay, so let's say my name is Yasmin Herrera. Okay, I am a psychologist and I work on Costera, and I have $100. Okay, I have $100 to invest. In my house, I have $1 million, but to invest, I have $100. Okay. Now let's say that I put $100 in Microsoft. Okay. Okay, and then 1 year goes by, and I have $110 because it was a good year for Microsoft, right? So in 1 year, I made 10%. 10% with Microsoft. That is good, because if you take your money to a bank, the bank maximum is going to give you 7% if you open up a investment account. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called a plazos fijos or something like that here in Mexico. They only give you 6%, and maybe if they have a promotion, they'll give you 7% of the money you invest. So instead of saving your money in the bank, you know, if you have a savings account, the bank is going to give you 1% or 2%. In Coppel, they give me, I think, they give me 0.2%. Every month they give me, like, I don't know, I think like 30 pesos. It's nothing. It's nothing. But if you invest in a stock, it gives you 10%. And sometimes companies do really, really good. For example, the other day, last year, the company Tesla, I know you know that company, was 430. 1 year goes by, and now, let me check. How much is the Tesla stock?
Tesla traded up 1.53% today at $1,499.11.
It is $1,499 today. So in 1 year, I made so much money. I don't even know how much that is. Let me see. 1,499, 430. I don't even know how to do that. Basically, I made $1,069 in 1 year. That's, I don't even know. That's like 200 plus percent. You know, it's so much better. The bank will never give you 200%. The bank will never give you 200%. And that's why many people become rich, because they invest in a company. They invest in a company. 20 years ago, the company Amazon, you can buy Amazon for $20 in 1995. Today, how much is an Amazon stock?
Amazon.com traded up 1.11% today at $3,033.53.
$3,033 in 2020. And I know what you're thinking. And I know what you're thinking. 25 years for only $3,013? 25 years? Yes. It's a long process. But imagine if you buy 100 Amazon stocks, 100 Tesla stocks, 100 Microsoft stocks. Every year you buy 5. Every year you buy 10. You buy 10, and you make a lot of money. Of course, that is if the company does well. Because if the company does bad, all right, the company does bad, maybe you invest 100 in Microsoft, and 1 year goes by, and let's say we have a depression, and now the Microsoft stock is worth $80. You can lose money too. You can lose money. And that is the purpose of this. That's why it's important to have a bond, because the bonds are a lot of companies in one. Okay? Instead of buying $100 of Microsoft, you can buy $100 of a bond, and the bond has a lot of companies. So maybe one company does bad, but the other companies do well, and it's like a balance, you know. Maybe 2 companies do bad, but the other 8 companies do amazing. So it's okay. The 2 companies don't matter. All right. So it's like a balance. It's like more protection. Okay. So in conclusion, a stock is a percentage of one company, and a bond is a percentage of many companies. Okay? A bond is a percentage of many companies. Okay? Some of the most common ones are the SPF, SPX, 500, the 500 biggest companies in the United States, the SPX 50, the 50 best companies in the United States, and you know, these right here, it's better to invest in these if you want to be safe, if you want to be secure. All right, because maybe one company does really bad, but the other companies do excellent, and it will balance you, and you will still make money. You will still make money. That's why with the people that I talk to, you know, we don't really save money. We prefer to invest it in things like this or in other projects. And we do have companies in Mexico. Let me show you. Look, Telcel stocks.
I see that here in Mexico, it's not common teacher invest in
It is
investing.
common. It is very common, man.
Yes.
Most people just don't know. They don't
Oh
know
yes.
because the rich people are smart, man. They don't want to tell you about these secrets. They don't teach you this in school. But look, here is Telcel, America Móvil. It's today you can buy it for 14 pesos. With 14 pesos, you can invest in Telcel. Now, right now, it's not a good company because, you know, in the past, it was a monopoly. Telcel was the only company, but now we have more. But if you see, in February 2001, you can buy Telcel for 1 peso and 85 cents. And today, it is 14 pesos. Now imagine you invested 1,000 pesos. 1,000 pesos. You will have so much money today. Okay? What's another popular company here in Mexico? Bimbo, no? Bimbo.
Yes.
Grupo Bimbo. Oh my gosh, today they did really bad. But let's talk about the maximum. Okay, Bimbo started in 2001, January 2001, for 3 pesos. Oh my God. And today it is 42 pesos. 42 pesos. It's not bad. In 1 year, let's see. In 1 year, it's okay. Last year in July 30th, it was 36 pesos. Today it is 42 pesos. It's okay, it's okay. But the company that really stands out is one that Jackie mentioned. Let's look at Netflix.
I invest in Tarascos.
Oh my gosh, if Tarascos was public, that would be a good one. Look at Netflix. Here we go. Netflix started in May 2012 for 139 pesos. Okay, it's a little more expensive, 139 pesos. But today, you would have 10,659 pesos. Oh my God. In just 8 years, your money will have grown, I don't even know. What is that, 1,000%? The bank will never give you 1,000%. Never. That's why the people that know about these things, they don't save money. Saving money is stupid. You save money only for an emergency. But if you have 1,000,000 pesos in the bank to save money, that's stupid. Have money for your emergency, you know, maybe 100,000. Maybe you have a car accident. Maybe you lose your job. But for the rest of your money, invest. Open a company like Yasmin says, or invest in a company if you can't think of anything, or buy a house and rent it. But don't save money, because you know what the bank does? You put your money in the bank, and the bank takes your money and gives it to other people, and they receive interest. So if the bank doesn't save money, why would you save money?
But
Yes.
teacher, but a few years ago, I knew that the bank has a good
Yeah.
interest when you save money.
Yeah.
Before, now it's not the same.
Yeah. It's nothing is good anymore. Financially, life got harder. Financially, and here is the best one. I think Ismael said Amazon. No, in 2012, Amazon was 2,900 pesos. Today, 66,000. Oh my God! All of that money in only 8 years is good. So my advice to you guys is to learn a little bit about stocks. Maybe you don't have to invest in stocks. Maybe you can start a business, like Yasmin says, but it will give you an idea of how everything is. Okay. And well, it's 5:25. No more financial education. Let's begin. Go to
Excellent
page.
economic class, teacher.
Thank you. Page 89. Okay, today is July 30th. Oh my God. July 29th. Yasmin, when is the quincena? On Friday or Saturday? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe Andres, no.
Yes, when is the 30 or 31st?
Tomorrow. No, yeah, Friday.
Friday.
Okay. Great. All right, ladies and gents, we're on page 89.
Sí, dile que ya.
Yesterday we read the conversation, right? Yeah, right? Yeah, we did.
Yes.
So let's do it. Let's have the quiet ones read the conversation one more time, just to refresh our memories. The quiet ones, Jackie and Ismael, can you please practice the conversation?
Yeah?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. I was over one of those market researchers. Today, she was doing a survey on money.
Really? What kind of thing was she asking?
She wanted to know whether I was a spender or a saver, and how I usually paid for things.
Did you tell her I pay for everything?
No.
Oh no. Anyway, then she asked me how many times I used a credit card in the past month. I told her I didn't have one, and the next thing I knew, she asked if I wanted to apply for one.
But you're only 18.
Well, I filled out the application anyway. The only thing is, she asked if our parent could sing it, so
Great. Yasmin, can you read exercise B, please?
How would John report these questions? Write sentence starting with she asked me.
Okay. The sentences need to start with she asked me. Please get a piece of paper. Get a piece of paper.
Okay,
Right now.
I got it.
Got it. All right. Well, first, let's look at the questions. Number one is, are you employed full time? And number two is, how much do you spend each month? Number one is an information question, or it's a yes or no question.
Information.
Number one.
Oh,
Yes and no question.
no. Yes or no? Sorry.
It's a yes or no question, right? Are you employed full time? Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm not. How much do you spend each month is an information question, or open. Some people say open. Because you cannot respond with yes or no. How much do you spend each month? If you say yes, you're gonna sound stupid. How much do you spend each month? I spend 5,000. I spend 6,000. All right. So today we are learning how to report questions. Now, I know sometimes it's a bit difficult. Why would I report questions? Well, we do it all the time. We do it all the time, especially when you're talking to your friends. Hey, my mom asked me if I went to the store last night. She's suspicious. I don't know. And it's a very common thing to do in Spanish and also in English. But there are two different ways to do this because we have two different types of questions. Okay, so check this out. You have two formulas. I'm gonna show them to you. This is for the yes or no question. Please write this down. Okay, this is a yes or no question. Now, let's take the yes or no question from number one. Number one says, are you employed full time? Are you employed full time? Remember, with reported statements or reported questions, you do one thing to the verb. Do you remember what you do to the verb? It starts with an S. Two words. The first word starts with the S. The second word starts with the B. Do you remember or not?
What is the question?
No, you need to shift back the verb. You remember that? Shift back the verb. Am, was, are, were, present, past, past perfect. Shift back the verb. That rule still applies to the questions. Okay? So, right here we have it in the simple present. Are you employed full time? Okay. The instructions say write sentences starting with she asked me. So the expression is she asked me. Jackie Chan, can you help me with number one? Let me tell you, in this case we have, notice I put expression plus whether or if. Whether or if is the same thing, okay? Whether or if is the same thing. Can you tell me How I can report that question? Jackie?
She asked me if I was employed full time.
Very good. She asked me if I was employed full time. Okay, she asked me if I was employed full time. Bingo, 1 star for Jackie. And that is how you report yes or no questions. Okay. Now, let's do the common mistakes. Common mistakes. Don't do this. Okay. A common mistake would be, she asked me if was I employed full time. This is not correct. Remember, in the original question, it's are you, verb, subject. But in the reported question, it is subject, verb. Okay. Another common mistake is, she asked me, are you employed full time? This is also not correct. Okay, this is also not correct. So make sure today that you are very strict and you follow the formula. Any questions so far? Okay. Well, now let's work on information questions. Information questions are kind of the same, but instead of using the whether or if, we use the question word. Okay, and the question word in number 2 is how much. Other question words are what, when, where, how many, what side, what shoe, how. All of those are the question words, okay? So the expression plus question word plus subject plus the verb. Yes, this is the verb, my lad. Number 2. How much do you spend each month? How much do you spend each month? Let's see, my volunteer, Ismael. Can you help me with number 2, please? She asked me, Ismael? Okay, let me help you. The question is in the present. So you need to make it into the past. And in the question, we have an auxiliary. The auxiliary do. Don't use do. Don't use the auxiliaries for the present or for the past. Okay?
Okay. How much I spend each month?
Spent each month. Yes, very good. Spent each month because it is the past of spend. Spend, spent. Common mistakes with this right here are this. Oh, and this is good. This is important for you because I hear you make mistakes like this all the time. I hate this. I hate these mistakes, but they are very common. Okay, those are common mistakes. Don't make those common mistakes, please. And one more tip. For the present and past tense, eliminate the auxiliary do, does, and did. Only in the present, okay? Let me put a little star by, where's my star? Right there. Right there. Okay? So now let's do the exercise. We don't need the grammar chart. Okay. Do you have any questions or can we continue?
It's okay.
Thank you, Jackie. Well, let's go to this next exercise. Andres, could you read the instructions for A, please?
Yes. A.
Yeah.
Imagine the market researcher asked you this question, right reported question.
Okay, so number one is there. Number two. Number two, Andres, is it a yes or no question or information question?
Is yes or no? No, is information.
Really? How will you answer?
And she asked me if I employ full-time or a student, or
And
if I'm a student.
Okay, but how will you answer this? If I say, Andres, are you employed full-time or are you a student?
Oh, my answer?
Uh-huh.
I'm employed full-time.
Okay. All right. So that one is a little confusing, right? Because it's not a yes or no question. Because are you employed full-time or are you a student? Yes. I'm like, what? No, you didn't answer my question. So it's not an information question either. It's a one or two question. So
Yes.
in that case, we will consider it a yes or no question. One or the other. So basically when you have two options, it's a yes or no question. So you can start the reported question in two different ways, Andres. You can start with she asked me or she wanted to know. Number one already has she asked me, so let's change it up. She wanted to know. That is the expression. Okay? What goes next, Andres?
If I'm employed full-time.
I am. No, remember, you have to shift back.
If I was uh, employed full time, I don't understand if or if I was a student or only.
Yeah, you said it. It's correct.
Yes.
She wanted to know if I was employed full time or if I was a student. Excellent. You put a period. Okay, put a period. Let me fix this because I didn't put a period. And well, finish 3, 4, and 5. You have 4 minutes. All right,
Yes.
great. Well, let's see. Ismael, give me the answer to number 3.
Okay. Uh, she asked me. She asked me. Uh, what's my biggest monthly expense?
Nope.
No.
What my? Remember, first is the subject and then the verb. The verb is, so that after the subject. This subject is 4 words. My biggest monthly expense. That is the subject. She asked me what my biggest monthly expense was.
Okay.
Okay. Yasmin, do you have that for number 3?
She asked me how much I spend on entertainment each month.
She asked me how much I spent on entertainment each month. Yeah. Very good. Excellent. Marvelous. Spectacular. Miss Chan, number 5.
She asked me, had I taken?
It's a yes or no question.
If I had taken anything back to a store somewhere.
Looking back to the store recently. I am trying to write without looking at the keyboard and it is hard. Okay, and number 6, the most difficult one for Andres. Andres, number 6.
She asked me if I had a credit card or or if I was interested in applying for one.
Okay, she asked me if I had a credit card or if I was interested in applying for one. Perfecto. Excellent, excellent. I love it. I like it. And I love it. And that is how you report questions. Right here, you did a great job. now we're gonna have to put it into practice a little bit, okay? Tonight, I want you to write down some questions that people ask you, whether it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. You can write it down or just remember the question, okay? Because tomorrow I'm going to ask you, what questions did your parents ask you? Or what questions were you asked yesterday, okay? And you can say, Jackie can say something like, oh, my dad asked me if I wanted to go to the store with him. You know? Oye, ¿quieres ir a la tienda conmigo? My dad asked me if I wanted to go to the store with him. Okay? ¿Quieres comer en este lugar? My dad asked me if I wanted to eat in this place. Okay, so, think about the questions that people ask you tonight, so tomorrow you can report it to the class. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
teacher.
All right, great. And apart from that, I also want you to do page 69 in the student book. Okay? So that is your 2 tasks for tonight, right? Remember the questions people ask you and do page 69 in the student in the workbook, sorry. But how do you feel this lesson? Is it easy or what? Difficult?
It's a little confusing.
Confusing.
Yes.
Okay, why is it confusing?
Only when I need to change the verb, the time of use. But it's a little bit.
Yes. Okay, so tomorrow we can review the verb shift backs. Okay? I can put like the list, the present, past, perfect, so you can see it, and we can do examples for each thing. Does that sound good? Is that okay with you? Okay, great. And well, Yasmin, Ismael, Jackie, do you have any questions?
No.
Oh, all right. So we're going to review this a little bit more tomorrow because we didn't practice today. So that'll be all. Just remember the questions people ask you today so you can report it tomorrow. All right. See you. Have a nice day. Happy hump day. And I will see you tomorrow, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
See you.